Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to Regine VELASQUEZ-ALCASID. I have not heard her before, but I am aware she has been a huge influence and role model for many of the singers I've already featured on this channel, so I am very excited to hear her today. And yes, I realize this is long overdue, so here we go.
Wish 107.5.
Di biro ang sumulat ng awiting para sa'yo, para akong isang siraulo, hilo at lito. Sa akin pang mina ng piano, tiklado'y pilit nilaro. Baka sakaling merong tono, bigla na lang umusbong.
Wow, okay, I'll go back. This is a very youthful sound. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's so charming. It's so inviting. I love the forward resonance she's really taking advantage of. Let me just go all the way back. Even just there, ooh, you can hear a lot of dimension in her voice when she said whoo, very forward, but then the huh was for the rest of the run, and just that nice open throat sound. It was just so big and warm and like full.
Wish 107.5.
Di biro ang sumulat ng awiting para sa'yo, para akong isang siraulo, hilo at lito. Sa akin pang mina ng piano, tiklado'y pilit nilaro. Baka sakaling merong tono, bigla na lang umusbong.
I love her mix there. It's so agile in that just making those tiny little shifts between nasal resonance or chest resonance, switching up the muscle tension. You know, she's able to really move through that registration seamlessly. And yes, there are some different textures and colors throughout, but it's just such a beautiful, like, well-rounded sound throughout the entirety of that register. Let me go back a smidge.
Sa'yo, para akong isang siraulo, hilo at lito. Sa akin pang mina ng piano, tiklado'y pilit nilaro. Baka sakaling merong tono, bigla na lang umusbong. Tungkol saan naman kayang awiting para sa'yo?
I'm gonna start this back. This is a great example of like having that agility in your mix because it's the same range, but now to make it sound more belty and have more presence, she's still got that beautiful open pharynx, like well-rounded open throat sound, but now she's able to apply more tension. Still sounds like the same voice. Oh, this is lovely.
Tiklado'y pilit nilaro. Baka sakaling merong tono, bigla na lang umusbong. Tungkol saan naman kayang awiting para sa'yo? Di biro ang gawing sukat ang titik sa tono. Sampu man aking diksyonaryo kung ang tugma'y tiwasto. Basta't hindi magbabago damdamin ko sa'yo.
Ooh, not only the vibrato, but the release on that note, it wasn't abrupt, it just kind of like fluttered into the universe. I don't even know.
nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka, kahit saan magpunta, araw-gabi, nalalasing sa tuwa, kapag kapiling ka, araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this. Let me see if I can find it. She did this gorgeous slide.
Napapanaginip ka, kahit saan magpunta,
Let me go back some more. Just
ko sa'yo. Araw-gabi,
listen to that.
araw-gabi.
The thing with a slide is, I mean, it's a beautiful technical tool actually, because when you have to slide through different parts of your voice, depending on where you are in your registration, like, it can help smooth things out. But sometimes when you use too much air pressure, it kind of makes the top note or bottom note kind of just go splat. And so it's so graceful, like this little lilt that she did while she was sliding.
Daming ko sa'yo. Araw-gabi, nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka, kahit saan magpunta, araw-gabi, nalalasing sa tuwa, kapag kapiling ka, araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
Even though this is a very, I did read the text. The sort of the ambiance of this song, it's not just, you know, a crazy powerhouse ballad or anything like that. She's still finding moments to like show her skill, and so just that little riff.
Kapag kapiling ka, araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
Oh, let me hear that again.
Biruin mong nasabi ko ang nais kong ipahatid. Dapat mo lamang mabatid laman itong dibdib.
I don't know if that's gonna happen again, so I want to hear that again. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm taking a while to get through this one today. Just listen for when she like pops into head voice.
Biruin mong nasabi ko ang nais kong ipahatid. Dapat mo lamang mabatid laman itong dibdib.
One more time. She starts, I think she was in chest voice. I have to listen again. And then I think what happens was she flipped into head voice for that top note and then came straight back into a mix.
Biruin mong nasabi ko ang nais kong ipahatid. Dapat mo lamang mabatid laman itong dibdib. Tila 10 daang awitin ang natapos kong likhain. Ito ang tunay na damdamin, tanggapin at tingin. Araw-gabi, nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka, kahit saan magpunta. Araw-gabi, nalalasing sa tuwa, kapag kapiling ka, araw-gabi tayong dalawa. Araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
Oh, hold on. I also want to mention I love how she's singing on like the ends. Like she's really like humming. But that was beautiful.
Araw-Gabi, tayong dalawa.
I love the interaction with the audience.
Araw-Gabi, tayong dalawa.
Lalasin sa buwan kapag kapiling ka. Araw-gabi, araw-gabi.
Araw-Gabi, nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka, kahit saan magpunta. Araw-Gabi, nalalasing sa baha kapag kapiling ka. Araw-Gabi, tayo dalawa. Araw-Gabi, tayong dalawa.
I know it's not over. I just want to go back to the beginning of this this section because I noticed something with her mouth. It's almost like she. Oh golly, I don't even know what to say. Let me play it.
Araw-Gabi, tayong dalawa.
Lalasin sa buwan kapag kapiling ka. Araw-gabi, araw-gabi.
Araw-Gabi, nasa isip ka.
I was noticing like the corners of her mouth because it looked like there was just a little bit of tightening. But now I'm realizing she's singing on like vowel. How should you preface this? Tightening's not a bad thing. I think it's like fascinating to watch how singers control their articulators whenever they're singing. And so I'm like, ooh, is this a trick I need to know? But of course, when you're singing an E vowel, to keep it from spreading, I think that's what she's doing. I think she's kind of keeping roundness in her lips so that she doesn't have too wide an embouchure for like the E sound.
Araw-Gabi, nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka, kahit saan magpunta.
And then yes, that's exactly what was happening because then she kind of allows that little smile to come in when she has a phrase that doesn't have that E vowel anymore.
Isip ka, napapanaginip ka, kahit saan magpunta. Araw-Gabi, nalalasing sa baha kapag kapiling ka. Araw-Gabi, tayo dalawa. Araw-Gabi.
That was the other note. You can hear just the tiniest bit of like raspiness come through. Like it's so faint and it's so cool. That transition too. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Nope, further. Right there. So even though she's got the vibrato coming in, you hear how well that matches like the belt she was doing previously. And then she switches completely back into that mix, that like forward nasal mix.
Araw-Gabi, tayong dalawa. Araw-Gabi, tayong dalawa.
Wishclusive on Wish 107.5.
Notice at the end, you don't have to open your mouth very much to create gorgeous, beautiful sounds. And I love seeing that, especially with this ah vowel. At least it sounds like an ah vowel to me. As long as you're creating space in the back, good open pharynx, and allowing your soft palate to come up, you have so much space in your mouth, in your oral cavity. And so you really don't have to do much in the front.
Wishclusive on Wish 107.5.
I can see why she's had such a big impact on so many singers. The thing that struck me most is her finesse and her control. The way she maneuvered throughout the entirety of her range, but also the choices she made musically. You know, deciding which register fit, you know, the text, the vowel, where she was in the song for a dramatic effect. I never want to say anything's like perfect, but there was this added level of like luxury, of like professionalism, of it was just like so clean. I don't know. I liked it. Obviously. I picked this video because I wanted something more recent, but there were two older performances that caught my eye. One was a Broadway medley / duet, and then the other was her cover of Reasons. So let me know if I should watch one of those next, or if you have something else in mind. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.